Hello, it's Adam here, also known as ABanimationLtd, and welcome back to the Craftanium server, Season 3. It's been a couple of weeks since I started recording the new season with the first couple of episodes, but I have been quite busy lately doing other things, so all I did in the first couple of episodes was get started down here somewhere, down that hole. I've got my little shelter, but we've done quite a bit since then off camera. We've had our first couple of Craftanium server nights last week and last night, night before last, in which we did quite a lot of progress towards making new spawn towns. I'm going to head over here to show you what's been going on. I should probably hurry because it's getting dark. How much food do I have? Not much. I'll try and grab some food while I'm out here. The first week of the server was kind of quiet because, well, basically, the first Friday we would have had our server night, but the day after that was the Insomnia Gaming Festival 50, which a lot of us were going to. I was going to Bex, Looter, Tux, Fish, Cake Bomb. I think that's the Craftanium members who were there. So yeah, almost half the server. We've got one of our new members on, Allah. Let's replant these seeds, shall we? Actually, I think I've got some potatoes cooking somewhere. Okay, I'll try and find that, because I think I've got some food cooking. Right, so here we go. Look, we've got this going on. I'll explain this in a minute. I just need to go get some food. So yeah, we had about half of Craftanium meeting up in real life at the 50th Insomnia Game Festival, which was really awesome. We had a great time. It wasn't quite as awesome as Insomnia 49 with the there we go. That's all the food I was talking about. It wasn't quite as good as Insomnia 49 with the famous YouTubers knocking about that we could get autographs off. It was more of we used it as kind of a backdrop for our, basically it's for World of Tux and Craftanium meetup. And firstly, if I don't know what World of Tux is, I made a video on it quite a long time ago. It's basically the public Minecraft server that Creative Tux, one of our members here, who actually hosts Craftanium, it's basically his public server, and I'm basically the head admin there. But yeah, that's got quite a large community, and Craftanium's kind of become a sub-community of World of Tux. There's not very many Craftanium members who aren't kind of from the World of Tux server at the moment. But anyway, I'm kind of going off on a bit of a tangent here. Basically, that's what we were doing. Like the first week on the Saturday, we were out in Telford, and basically it takes a real long time to get to Telford from where I am. It takes about 3 hours. Me and Looter went by train, and if you didn't know this already, me and Looter go to the same school in real life, so that's basically how I know him and how he's on the server. So we both went together on the train to Telford, which was where the festival was, and that took about 3 hours, so we had to go up very early. The train set off just after 6 o'clock in the morning, so I had to get up at about 5 o'clock in the morning. So of course, for Friday, the night before, we couldn't have a server night, so we're all going to bed early. So now, we've had 2 server nights since then, and we've been building this place I'm in right now. Because what we're doing here, if you'll remember from the first videos, our spawn point on this new map is just out over there. It's not quite loaded in, but the spawn point is over there, and the place where I've been hiding is just over that way, over those hills, as you saw earlier. But where there's this very large plains biome that you can see out here, all this, and this is where we're going to build our spawn town. Now, unlike the spawn town for Craftanium Season 2, which was very messy and unorganised, and there were, nothing really made sense, and although the buildings were nice, I wasn't very happy with the feel of the town as a whole, and I'm just making more zombies appear by fighting them, so I think we should probably get inside the fort. We can do a bit of a tour. See, what I can do is actually lock the entrances by pulling these levers. But yes, it's still possible for players to get in because there's buttons on the outside. But yeah, we're going to make a. We've got a different approach towards this spawn town this time. Everyone's going to have their own kind of plots, and I know that kind of gives the impression that it's going to be like a certain kind of like grid pattern area, and it's all going to be like flattened. No, I don't really want that, and I know a lot of the members don't really want that. So it's going to be very. It'll kind of be built around the terrain, and you know, everyone will have a very nice large area. I won't be like leveling the terrain or anything. But of course, this basically, right, so this is a fort that I'm in right now, as you might have imagined. So what we've got going on here is we're going to use this as our base of operations from which to build the spawn town. So our first server night on this new map we built these two buildings down here, these two kind of, well, they're like barracks buildings where the people, the players have their own rooms, sort of like, so it's like a bunkhouse or something like that. I don't know what you might call it. I'll just head out of there. So we've got two of these, and there's 7 rooms in each one. Each player has their own room, so we'll just head in mine. It's a 4x4 room. Everyone has their own bed by default. I went and made beds for everyone, but for some people I've got extra stuff. You know, not every room comes with the chest and furnace and everything, but this is basically, everyone's got a room like this, and you know, obviously here we've got Lutern, as you can see. Now I'm wondering, there are chickens in every room. I think this is actually some sort of prank, maybe. Well, it's not literally everyone, but a lot of people actually have chickens in their rooms, apparently, for some reason. Hold on. Something something stuck in my mouth. Anyway, so we built these the first server night. I kind of came up with a general design for buildings, and Fish Kings, who is probably one of our best builders around here at the moment, has made it look very nice and attractive. We built these two, and then 2 nights ago, so you know, last Friday night, we built this structure right here. Now this is our kind of building that will be used for miscellaneous things, and it isn't really fully finished yet, because currently we've got this furnace wall, as you can see. We'll probably have like a lot of chests and stuff, and it's got 2 levels, so up here I might put like an enchanting area or something later on, and you can get up onto the walls from here. I'll get to the walls in a minute. So there's this building, and then the spiral staircase there, as you saw earlier, leads up into a very kind of tall lookout tower. So we built this. You'll notice out here that there's all this stuff. Fish made it look very nice with all the gravel and walls and flowers and stuff, but there's apparently an abundance of rose bushes, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that was Scooby. She has kind of taken to using rose bushes as a kind of pranking tool of choice recently. Basically, Allah's place was pranked with a lot of rose bushes, and actually I could probably go show that, it's just out that way. But yeah, this has happened, and then towards the end of server night, and then last night as well, kind of just me by myself off camera, went around here finishing up these walls. So we've got this kind of compound with these 3 buildings in it. Everyone has their own place to sleep. We've got furnaces and everything. So basically everything that you'll really need to build out the spawn town. Yeah, so and then we've got these walls. As you can see, it's got this layer here, which basically stops spiders from climbing over. Yeah, that's a rough overview of a fort. Actually, there is this. It's got this little underground bit here. Now, what I have in mind here, I've had a special little idea. That sounds quite stupid. No. The idea I had was we're going to have a kind of quarry / mine, a public mine, a considerable distance away, something like 300 blocks away from Spawn Town, and it's been connected by this tunnel. I've been quite busy working on this. I went through many pickaxes, because obviously we're still using iron tools at this stage, unless you're fish, in which case you've just got like tons of diamonds, because I don't know, that guy. Been very busy, and so, well, okay, this tunnel goes all the way out to a birch forest down there, about 300 blocks that way, and we haven't started the quarry yet. That's going to be one of the next things for us to do, but we'll use it to basically harvest cobblestone for us to build our Spawn Town structures. And it isn't just going to be houses this time, no. I'm planning on having like different zones. It's basically going to be a bit like SimCity. There's going to be a kind of residential zone where everyone will have their houses. We'll have big residential plots, so that if someone wanted to make a mansion, they could make a mansion. And there's going to be a kind of commercial area as well, where people can have like shops. That was never really something we explored on the old server, although I think Mega ended up making his kind of he made a flower shop with all the new 1.7 flowers. I can't remember if this was around in my last video or not. Oh dear. Okay. Starting to get frame rate issues, so I might have to switch over hard drives soon. Oh, it seems to have sorted itself out. But if I get frame rate issues again, I'm going to switch out to the other hard drive, because this is probably getting fragmented. Anyway, let's continue. You see, we've got a few farming bits and bobs going on. Let's head over this way, 'cause this is where there's some actual stuff. Okay, where was I? I kind of lost my train of thought. Yeah, we'll head out this way. Because somewhere around here is where Fish has been living. Okay, right, here we go, look. Fish has done some more farming over here, and he's got this, well, he's been farming animals, and he's got this chicken spawner there. If he does videos, he might be able to tell you a bit more about that, because it's quite a crazy design. And he's got all kinds of stuff already. But yeah, I'll let him show that off in his own videos. I don't know what this is, does it? Oh. I think he's got something going on with testificates down there. Villagers, for those of you that don't refer to them as testificates. I don't really know why I refer to them as testificates. It's not really their name anymore. Okay, anyway. Fish has also been farming horses, as you can see. He's got this kind of horse ranch, a corral maybe. Okay, frame rate's down, time to switch hard drives. Alright, we're back. I definitely did not just try to record my fraps to my DVD drive. Absolutely not, don't know what you're talking about. Let's put that there, but as I was saying, this is kind of the horse corralling area. I don't know why I'm using the word coral, it sounds appropriate. Like a ranch type thing, and he's got, as you can see, these different height leaf things to test how high the horses can jump, because obviously all the horses have different attributes like their speed, how high they can jump, etc. And as we're moving over to this big structure now. This is where Allah is, and he might actually be home. We'll have a look. He's online at the moment. Oh yes, I can see his nameplate down there. Yeah, these are the rose bushes I was talking about. Okay, yeah, he's probably AFK at the moment, because he's got some mobs. He's got a mob spawner down here basically, and he's got a nice design going on over here. I quite like this. I've not seen this in quite a while, but I'm liking how it's looking. So yeah, that's that. This place is a bit of a work in progress. But of course this isn't going to be part of a spawn town. It's quite far away from there. Okay, and then just up here on this hill, I think this is where Scooby has her house. And I know that across the server people have their own other places. I think Cake Bomb is living on top of living in a dirt hut on top of a tree 2,000 blocks away. Tux is living in a village not too far away. You'll be able to see that in his videos, and he hasn't been making that many lately, but I think he plans to get back into it soon. Yep. Oh, okay, this is Scooby's, but I think Allah built it, according to that sign. Okay, I think that's most of the things in this area that have been built, and with that kind of sums up my little tour of what we've been doing and an explanation of some of what's been going on. See, I've been making many videos lately, because of a number of reasons. For the past couple of weeks we've been doing our mock exams at school for our GCSEs in May and June. So kind of, practice exams. They've been run for a couple of weeks, and that takes up a lot of time for like revision and stuff. And I've been going around all over the place. I probably would have recorded yesterday maybe, but I was out at my mum's house decorating for Christmas and just stuff like that. We've been going on like trips to colleges and stuff because I need to pick a college to go to. And for my American viewers, don't get confused. That's not college in terms of what you'd call college. Our college is basically the same as the last 2 years of high school in America. So from like 16 to 18, that's what our college is, and that's what I've got to pick. And we've been to like open evenings and all that kind of stuff. So I've been quite busy lately, and also as well, I've started working on my first website. Actually, like building one myself. For the Empire of Adamia. If you saw my first vlog back in August, my first and to date only vlog, you will remember me talking about my micronation project, the Empire of Adamia, which isn't really something I talk about often here on ABanimationLtd, but recently we bought a domain, and I will link to it in the description. It's empireofadamia.org.uk, and I've started building a website there. So I've been learning HTML, CSS. Recently I've started looking at PHP as well, which is setting that up with all I had to set up an Apache server, locally on my computer, and that was quite confusing at first, but I managed to figure out in the end. I had a lot of errors because Skype used the same port as Apache. It was using port 80. I'm talking nonsense to most of you right now probably, but basically I've been having a lot of fun and sometimes a lot of frustration learning how to make this website, and that's what I've been doing the past few days. But hopefully that explains why there haven't been that many videos lately since Insomnia. And now that the exams are out of the way, it's Christmas break starting at the end of this week, so I'll hopefully get a lot more videos down, and who knows, maybe we'll have a little Christmas special coming along. And this lack of videos has certainly made its impact known on the channel. My views are down to their lowest level since July 2012. We're averaging like 30-40 views a day. Back in August it was about 120 a day, so yeah, the channel's really been performing poorly lately, and I'm putting it down. Well, it's partially due to the fact that my videos that generated most of my views, like the Downfall parody and Lore of Minecraft, those have been around so long that their views are really starting to die down now, and so my overall channel views are down quite a lot. But also because I've been making many videos lately as well is probably another reason why the views have been suffering. So I'll get back into it. Hopefully we can oh, it's Bexamondo. Just here as I'm about to finish up the video actually, because I've been recording for probably about 20 minutes. So yeah, we'll probably get back into it. I'll just briefly announce swag apparently. Yeah. I'll just, before I end this video, it's getting dark. Yeah, that means I've been going for about 20 minutes. Well, that's good. That's a decent length of a video, I think. What was I about to say? Yeah, what I'm basically going to do is on here, what I need to do is map out the area, because it's kind of my job to make the plots and everything for this spawn town. So I need to map out the area, so I'm going to need to make compasses, obviously, and I need to go mining to get some redstone for that. So mining, probably going on a caving expedition in our next video. Now we'll map out the spawn town, and then we can make the plots. That's all coming in future episodes. For now, that's all from me, and sort of from Allah and Bex as well, even though they kind of did nothing. Yeah, that's all from us. So if you like this video, a like would really be appreciated. Subscribe for more. Subscribe. Yes. And don't forget to leave feedback in the comments. That's all from me. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.